What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another division build video. Now this division build video is going to be a pretty special one and unique. I haven't done a build like this in a while, and it is quite fun, especially with this patch and the way burst fire damage is such a big thing right now. But before we get into it, I am Kamikazevondoom. If you do enjoy this content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy more content on the way. But without further ado, this is the 1.8.3 Lone-Shee build. I'll probably end up naming this the MG5 Crit Build because it is a MG5 Crit Build. Let's get a different perspective. There we go. Alright, so this is an MG5 Crit Build. It is a Lone-Shee with the Ninja Bag. So you have the Ninja Bag, you have the Lonestar 3-piece, Banshee 2-piece. I have MG5 House, and then a blue pistol. So let's go ahead and just talk about the gear sets for a second here. What makes this a Lone-Shee and how to make it. So it all revolves around this backpack. Backpack is called the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag. Why does it all revolve around this? Because of the talent Ninja Bike Messenger Bag. It slots in with any equipped gear set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a certain gear set bonus. It can unlock multiple sets from different gear brands at the same time. So basically, I'm running 3 Lonestar, 2 Banshee. So if we go ahead and look at this, it now says I have 4 Lonestar and 3 Banshee. So why do I have this set up? Because of set bonus 3 for Banshee, that 10% damage out of cover. So the damage out of cover is key for the Lone-Shee build. Reason why I'm running Lonestar is a bit trickier. So let's get into the Lonestar set bonuses. So set bonus 2 gives you 100% ammo capacity. Set bonus 3 gives you 8% LMG and shotgun damage. And then finally set bonus 4, when you holster the weapon, it instantly reloads. Now that is another key piece to this build. So for that LMG, for that MG5 Crit Build, make sure you have the 3 Lonestar, the 2 Banshee, and the Ninja Bike. So you're getting the damage out of cover, you're getting the LMG damage, the ammo, and the instant reload from the Lonestar, and you have your MG5. So, segue into that. Primary weapon, MG5, fully optimized. 21.3k base damage. Talents I am running, Vicious, Deadly, and Fierce. That is how you get the MG5 Crit Build. You gotta add Fierce with it. Mods I am running on this MG5, all pretty much crit based. Start with the Loud Vent Break, crit damage, headshot damage, crit chance. Small Grip, crit damage, accuracy, reload speed. Extended Mag with mag size, crit damage, and crit chance. And finally, the Hollow Sight, crit chance, crit damage, and headshot damage. Now this brings me to 47.5 crit chance, 121 on the crit damage, and 97 on the headshot damage. And I do have 6% on the enemy armor damage, if that even means anything. Probably not. That is pretty high. We'll go back over that for a second. So for your little MG5 Crit build, if this is what you are aiming at building, you have 47.5 crit chance. Now you can manipulate this to get more crit damage if you want. You can get up to the 136, but it's going to lower you to about 42 crit chance. So it's all based off of that optic. So I'm using the Hollow Sight, giving me 47.5. Now if I switch it to say Pro Red Dot Sight, what have you, I'll get the 136 on the damage, but then it's going to lower your crit chance to about 42. So whichever way you want to pull that, I just did this for as much crit chance as possible to go with my little pulse, but you can manipulate those numbers however you want. Alright, and secondary, house, fully optimized, 20.5k on the base damage, unforgiving, deadly. Now obviously, to have a crit build, you want a secondary with unforgiving, because your primary is holding all the crit talents. Therefore, once you get, down on health, some of those talents aren't going to stay active, i.e. vicious. So what you want to do is you want to switch your secondary, which will automatically reload your primary, wink wink, mow them down with the unforgiving, or at least just have the house on you until you get your health back, switch back to your MG5, and go back to mowing them down. That's my technique. You can use whatever technique you want. But for me personally, I do the MG5 with the crits. And then when I get low on health, I switch to the unforgiving deadly house, hit him with that pistol that has predatory and determined, get my health back, go back to the MG5, and continue my day. Now, as far as the house, we'll go to the mods real quick. Loud vent break, crit damage, headshot damage, crit chance. Small grip, crit damage, reload speed, stability. Extended mag, mag size, crit chance, rate of fire, and the rugged mini reflex sight. Crit chance, headshot damage, and crit damage. And finally, we'll just go over it real quick so you know why I am running it. I do have a blue pistol, and I have determined and predatory. Reason being, determined, killing a target, reduces your skill cooldowns by 7.5%. And also, killing a target regenerates 35% of your health over 20 seconds. It's blue because the requirements are lower, therefore I can have a DPS build like this one and still have those requirements fulfilled. So there you have it, the MG5 house, blue pistol. We've already gone over the gear set bonuses, so let's get into the gear. Starting off with the ninja bike. Fully optimized rolled firearms. Attributes, crit damage, bleed resistance. And the mods I'm running, stamina crit chance, and 2 first aid self-heal mods. Go over the Banshee, starting with the chest piece. Fully optimized rolled stamina, health and enemy armor damage, with ammo capacity, finishing up the attributes. 2 mods I'm running, stamina, crit chance. Other piece of Banshee. Knee pads, fully optimized. Rolled firearms, attributes. Crit damage, disrupt, and bleed resistance, and damage to elites. Mods I am running on that, firearms crit chance, and first aid self-heal mod. Moving on to the Lonestar, start off with the mask, fully optimized, rolled firearms, attributes, crit chance, and disorient resistance. Mod I am running, firearms with crit chance. Go to the Lonestar gloves, fully optimized, rolled firearms, LMG damage, crit chance, and crit damage. Those are the only way you need to roll the attributes on your Lonestar gloves, especially if you want to use an LMG. The only other way, man, shoddy damage, but that's a whole nother build. And finally, Lonestar holster. Fully optimized, 1401 across the board, rolled for crit chance. And again, first aid self-heal mod. Finish up with the character sheet. Let's actually go through the MG5 again. So, start off with character sheet. I am running 8150 on my firearms for this build. That is pretty high DPS. But what I was saying earlier with this being an MG5 crit build, and the way the patch is right now with burst fire damage being pretty much the main, this is vital for the build. High firearms, max crit, or at least as high a crit as you can do without a pulse build or anyone helping you. And then just burst them down with the MG5. If you can't throw on that unforgiving deadly house, mow him down, switch back, do it all over again. For stamina, 49.58, so right around 5k, not bad. Toughness is right about 415k, pretty good. Electronics, bare bones. We're going to go back over the MG5 stats. 21.3k on the base damage, 47.50 on the crit chance, and 121 on the crit damage. And yeah, 97 on the headshot damage. Have 16 damage to elites, but you know, that's it. You're fighting in higher DZs, you're going to have to worry about elites, but besides that, you don't have to really worry about it. And enemy armor damage 6%, nothing too crazy. Now the armor is fully optimized, so I do have the 33.5 weapon mitigation and the 8008 armor. My health, relatively low at 275,000. And that will do with the character sheet. Abilities I'm running with this build: Conceal. It is a small pulse, but the 7% on the crit chance and crit damage is a good little buff. And you want to cancel out all your enemy pulses. And also booster shot, because duh, run a booster shot. Right now I currently have the survivor link on. Depending on what team you're in, obviously you're going to switch that due to your own strategies. The talents I am running, relatively mellow for the most part. Adrenaline, anti-pred, critical save. I want that little damage resistance if I have to pop a medi. Combat medic in case I have to pop a medi for a teammate. And strike back. If I get a little low health, I want that booster back as quick as possible. Pop it and mow them down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, all agents alike, is your 1.8.3 Lone-Shee build. Kamikazevondoom here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.